All right, welcome to Smokey Approved Korea. I'm your boy Journalist, and on this one, we are starting the album. How we're going to try and finesse this is I'm going to upload these individually, but I will do them in one sitting. However, this one will be in a separate sitting because I have to make like an announcement video. So that's what this first one will be, to let you know. And then the rest of them will be all in a playlist at the end of this video or somewhere around here where you can just boop, 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 go through all of them. And bam, that's how we'll probably be able to get the albums on here and we don't have to make it all hard. But yeah, I think that's how we'll do that. I don't know. We'll see how it works. That said, thank you guys for joining me. If you could please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description, and let's get into this. Let's see what these boys are up to. What the hell? This sounds like some shit I would write when I was a little nigga right here. No matter whatever I eat, I'm still hungry for you. I still say stupid shit like this. It's funny to see like when you see shit that you enjoy in the music that you're consuming. I guess that's the part of it that I enjoy the most when going, I guess, through their older stuff, is because I have to look at it in the framework of, if I was a little nigga at this time, how am I rapping? Which way am I approaching some of these records? And this is exactly how I would have approached this record. See, shit like the word addiction can't express all of this. This is where I try and get the people that I write songs with to understand it. Like, you have to learn how to beg, but you can't be a beg. And this is that. It's like so vulnerable to say this, but it's also like you're being a beg, but you're not. Because most people are gonna be like, oh, too prideful to say some shit like this. So the fact that you're willing to say it, and you're willing to say it at this level, because we all know how severe addiction is. You're telling me addiction can't express all of this, is like, pfft. Oh, what are you saying to me, buddy? That's a bar I've never heard before. Like a capital letter, I want to place you first. That's such a dad line. That's such a dad line. But it's original. I've not heard that one before. Oh, that's like that, I want to rearrange the alphabet and put me next to you. It's good. I've not seen that one before. They get away with the one. They get away with a dad line because it's a firstie. And the way he did it. Yeah, that nigga was feeling himself, wasn't he?
잠시만요. 음악 좀 꺼주세요.
왜?
아, 형 이거 아니잖아요, 형.
누가?
아, 두고 봐. 이게 뭐예요, 형?
두고 파거든.
아, 그래요? 그럼 제 스타일 한번 보여드릴게요. 아, 음악 한번 주세요. 그렇지, 이거지, 이거. 형, 이런 스타일. 아, 사랑은 희망적으로 가야죠, 희망적으로. 야, 예, 야. 망설임 없이 고백하는 게 나의 스타일. 너 위해서라면 이 한 몸 다 바칠 타입. 항상 널 향해 조명.
J-Hope musically is Disney Channel's fucking wet dream. This sounds like every Disney Channel soundtrack ever. But like the ones that have good music. Not like it's bad to be on a Disney Channel soundtrack. But he's right. Music, love needs to sound hopeful. This shit sounds so hopeful, I feel like I'm watching Disney Channel right now. Jesus Christ.
희망적으로. 야, 예, 야. 망설임 없이 고백하는 게 나의 스타일. 너 위해서라면 이 한 몸 다 바칠 타입.
항상 널 향해 조명을 비추게 girl 이건 너와 나 위한 사랑의 무대 girl 우리는 콩깍지 셔츠 알콩달콩 우리의 미래는 밝고 화사의 outlook 달러 너만 있으면 뭐든 다 가졌지 like I'm in league 너와 지금부터 사랑의 문이 열리지 go in
죽이네 죽여. 역시 사랑의 희망적.
I guess because I'm a sad cunt inside, and I'm like a romantic in like a different way, then I think J-Hope is a romantic because I feel like J-Hope is a romantic, but the way that he thinks of romance is very different from how I see it. Because I like all this hopeful shit, but the way Sugar was talking, I was like, yeah, that nigga's fucking right. The way J-Hope's talking, I'm like, yeah, all that shit come with that other shit. That they come with what Sugar was talking about. We get all this plus that, but J-Hope's version of it is like, fuck, goddammit, it's like a Disney movie. It's so happy in like it's like a warm blue color when I'm listening to it. It's like what I see in my head.
희망적이지 희망적. 희망적으로.
맨날 희망적으로 사냐?
희망적으로.
아 방탄스타일 그거 알잖아.
뭔데?
방탄스타일. 힙합.
That's the style.
힙합?
Let's go. 방탄스타일 그거
And that nigga thought he was the coolest nigga here. He said about that style.
알잖아.
뭔데?
방탄스타일.
About that style.
힙합. Let's go.
You give me
BTS 우리가 사랑하는 법 10대던 20대던 같아 사랑하는 거
Oh, hold on, I wasn't reading. I was listening to the beat. It's almost like some Just Blaze shit. Also, that's the other thing about J-Hope's part that I wanted to say. It has like this backing of a soul feel to it. Cause he's got like some soul guitars that come in the beginning when his part comes in. And it switches. It almost feels like some old school like soul music. And then it transforms into like more modern stuff because of the drums. Cause they're using like kicks in that. And you don't like an electronic kick. They're not using like a kick drum, or a kick drum may be layered, but like they're using some electronic music on top of it. So it changes it. But there's like this line of soul that he has in it when it comes to that shit. But now this feels like some Just Blaze, but like, who else this sound like? Yeah, it's like some Just Blaze and Lupe Fiasco.
방탄스타일.
BTS 우리가 사랑하는 법 10대던 20대던 같아 사랑하는 건 RM So now I'm telling you
I just have to, I do this to my own music. If you watch me write a song over the past week, you will know that I'm not just trying to be a dickhead. Love is love in your teens or 20s, but the way that love affects you and how you understand it is completely different. So it's not just all the same. There's a large nuance in it that is left out when saying it like this, I feel. But the statement as I'm critiquing it is in a vacuum. The larger sentiment he could be trying to make 2 or 3 lines later that this correlates to might explain more, but in a vacuum, because that's how I write a lot of my bars, is like in the vacuum of somebody wanted to just pick my shit apart like this. Does it still work? Is it defensible? So this is why like when I see this, I'm just like, will there be a defense for this later? Or like, is this just one of those one-off lines where it's like love is love and everybody should love everybody?
법 10대던 20대던 같아 사랑하는 건 RM So now I'm telling you the story 난 이렇게까지 사랑해봤어 너는 bloody This is just an intro shot and by my whole mind and body You know they heard refusals and rebels could never stop me They could never Just an intro shot and by my whole mind and body You know they heard refusals
What? That's a crazy line, cuss. That's a crazy line. Ah! No. But he's talking about hip hop. And if he's talking about hip hop in the aspect of like how Nas and the man are talking about it, the refusals would be in the framework of like not being accepted in hip hop. And he would make sure that like he would still make it. Like, I'm gonna make it regardless. Like the bad words would be the bad people talk about me. But Jesus Christ, does that line not read well?
Refusals and rebels could never stop me They could never reach me This is my ideology in the world
This nigga flag on the play. It's so funny because I don't actually care. I'm just looking at it in today's optics, looking at songs from back in the day, and then you guys just kind of see how they age, and it's just funny to look back like, yo, niggas was just violating. It's just okay. I'm happy for the movement we have had as a people, but Jesus Christ. Oh, this nigga's hilarious. Man, I love it here. I get to laugh all the time. It's so good. It's well-written songs, but they still make me laugh.
Our refusals and rebels could never stop me. They could never withdraw me. This is my ideology. Who in the world can't get from my heart's blood? Nobody. That's what we get. This is my
Ideology. Isn't it? I can't even say how I used to know how to say it. Oh, this nigga broke my brain. I can't even. Idolatry? Oh, fucking hell. I can't even say how I used to say it. Ideology. That's it. Jesus. Ideology. Isn't that how you're supposed to say it? Or is it said in other places like ideology? What the fuck this nigga say?
home ideology. Who know they heart refusals and rebels could never stop me. They could never withdraw me. This is my ideology. Who in the world?
Ideology. Ideology. Goddamn. That's a way to mix a word up. Ideology. That sounds spicy. Ideology.
Nobody. 다시 모르게 넌 어떠니 사랑해보지 않았다면 꼭 나처럼 해보는 게 어때 상상한 감정이란 게 묘한 게 난 널 웃게 했는데 넌 널 울게 하는 놈에게 가더라고
Hey, that nigga ain't
어때
lying.
상상한 감정이란 게 묘한 게
On this particular song, especially, this niggas made me smile so much. RM already got my favorite verse. He really is not that I don't think cuz he's a rapper, but he's so patterned now. I've seen all these people in such pristine states that now looking back, I get to see this shit and I understand it in different ways. So I'm just like, Jesus Christ, it's hilarious. Shout out to this nigga RM, man.
난 널 웃게 했는데 넌 널 울게 하는 놈에게 가더라고 Yeah that's love 그래 그게 사랑 누구 찌질하다고 말하지만 난 정말 괜찮아 사랑할 땐 한 번도 상처받지 않은 것처럼
I like this. The loud and boisterous way that he's rapping, yet the bar that he says, let's say direct translation is accurate. Somebody may call me a loser, but I'm really okay. Leaving it there is such a great headspace that, like, if you could teach that to young men or just people in general, like, it's a good headspace because it would prevent a lot of us from growing up and turning into dicks because you're really just okay. Like, could you want to be greater? Sure. Should you work to be greater? Sure. But should you always remember, you're just some cunt. You're probably just okay. And if you keep that mentality, you'll probably be a lot more enjoyable for more people. And you won't be a dickhead. It took me a long time to understand this, but me seeing the way that he has decided to balance how he's rapping, but yet the message he wants to give with the loud voice that he's saying it in, that's a good play that I don't think people are probably going to notice, or at least I'm noticing. And these are the type of things that, even though I like to nitpick on all the bars or I like to have a laugh, I still pay attention with a respect or an enjoyment that I'm just like, see, are niggas really writing like this? These are the things that make me want to be better at writing, or like why I care so much about writing, is because I feel like I notice shit like this when people write.
하다고 말하지만 난 정말 괜찮아 사랑할 땐 한 번도 상처받지 않은 것처럼 내 모든 걸 앗아간데도 터질 것처럼 사랑할 때도 받지 않은
As if I've never been hurt by facts, as if I'll give even more when she takes away my all. And this is great messaging. God damn it, this one of them times when niggas be saying shit, be like, this shit sounds sweet when you say it. But when you gotta do that shit, like when you gotta go back out there after your heart been broken, and you gotta go love again like you ain't never been hurt before, but you know what it feels like to be hurt from loving, so you don't want to do that shit no more, so you just, that shit sounds sweet to say that you're supposed to love like that, but god damn it, that shit hard. Whoo-wee.
내 모든 걸 앗아간데도 터질 것처럼 사랑할 때는 좀 화끈하게 노래할 때는 좀 따끔하게 좀 화끈하게 좀 따끔하게 우리 사랑할 때는 좀 화끈하게 노래할 때는 좀 따끔하게 좀 화끈하게 좀 따끔하게 이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일 이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일 이게 한마디로 방탄 스타일 방탄 스타일 방탄 스타일 What's up?
I get it 8.5. Would I reach for it for replay? That's where we're taking a half point away. Because is it some shit I would just throw on? No. But does it have like an energy that just continues to build, and it's kind of like it's like a funky record, especially for an intro. It's technically 3 separate songs, but it's actually one song. So it's like technically 4 songs in one. It's quite a heady idea to open an album with. I'm quite impressed with the creativity of how they've decided to abuse 3 minutes of time. That's really good. That's really fucking good. I would also say I like how each person's perspective is very distinct in how they look at love, but the way that RM kind of like weaves it all together at the end is a very masterful way of showing the balance of having to work between 2 people that they seem completely polar opposites of how they look at love, with Sugar and J-Hope. And then even the way RM looks at the way love is completely polar opposite of each of the other people. But there seems to be a balance when they all kind of get to have their time to say how they think about love. And then they all kind of come together at the end of the hook. And then, you know, they start gangbanging at the end, naming out yelling at the bang pen, you know, what's up shit. So that's why I'm like, yeah, this has surprised me, because I was looking forward to listening to an album that apparently is like 8 albums away. These niggas got so much music. But listening to this after being like, okay, we're going back to the school day stuff. What do we have? And then like, how are they doing it? This is a very advanced way to do a record, especially for 3 minutes of time. Like, this is not prime for radio, but they made it just in case the niggas let us play around. It's technically within standards, under 2 seconds. So you don't even have to quibble in the meeting when you put it on the table. It's a 3-minute song from BTS. Are they the niggas that any 3-minute song will at least play it once to see what they say about it? Because if so, this might have done well on the radio for a little bit, especially in Korea. I don't know. Would they let them get away with 3 different songs in one under 3 minutes? Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know when this comes out. Would they be able to play this on the radio in where you listen, wherever you live in the world? Because I don't see this working in LA on the radio because the songs change. However, if I was working in the radio, I definitely would have walked it in just to be cheeky. Like, what do you think? It's under 3 minutes. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's play it at least once. But that's it for me on this one. You guys let me know what you guys love about this song. I look forward to listening to the rest of the album tomorrow, and then I'll put these on the playlist for everybody, and then we'll just go from there. Thank you for joining me. Please do hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.